Well, Rick, we want to wish you congratulations on this momentous occasion. We're very pleased about your retirement. One thing I know I always remember about you is that you're so dependable. If one of us calls you, if the boss needs something, we can count on you to be there and or to get it done. Another thing I think is very important from your years at Martin Marietta is that you've built up quite a Rolodex, if I'm dating myself, of contacts over the years. If we have a problem with CPS, you can pick up the phone and you know exactly who to call. And I think that's something that's immeasurable in terms of the value that it gives the company.
So you were going to put that up for bids, weren't you?
Yeah.
Who's going to take it for the highest bid?
Yeah, who wants Rick's contacts before he checks out?
No, I think that's cool. And I'll never forget your number, Rick. For some reason, I don't know anybody else's mobile number except for yours. 210-862-6116. So please hang on to that. Don't lose it. We may need to call you.
But overall, we wanted to wish you a really happy retirement, and hopefully you'll be able to take the time to pursue some of your other interests, things like ballet, and cross stitch, and baking, all those things that we know that you really want to be able to spend more time doing.
Yes. More important things in life, Rick.
Yeah.
And one thing, you just always amaze me how you could be running your ranch or whatever and be here all the time too. It's just that's just pretty amazing, Rick. Pretty amazing. So I'm hoping you can slow down a little bit, enjoy life, and send us pictures of those ballet lessons and let us know how they're going.
Yeah. So good luck with everything and happy trails.
He calls us one day, he's off, and he's like, hey, I need for you to go to this tractor place and go buy horse feed. At the time, there were misuse of company corporate card, and so we were all paranoid to use this thing. I'm like, there's no way, I'm like, you know what, let me call Paul, he can come with me, and then we can both get fired.
So guilty by association.
Yeah, guilty by association. So we get there and it's like, you know what, we're already here, we might as well get a saddle. Remember, we
Want to get a saddle, get
boots,
ropes,
you know,
boots.
because we needed. Oh, so
Hats.
after getting this horse feed, he wanted us to go.
We
feed
fed
the
the cows.
cows.
We fed the cows.
Yeah, he wanted us to
So
feed
we're
cows.
cattle hands.
I'm like, all of a sudden, I was like, this has nothing to do with automation, electrical. Why are we out here? And he's like, it's easy. Just get to the
electric
cows.
fences.
There was electric fences.
That's what we gotta do.
He's like, when you get there, honk. I'm like, what do you mean honk? And he's like, yeah, just you get there, you honk. These cattle will come to you. There's no way. I'm like, I grew up in Chicago. We don't feed cows, and so we get there, and
And it worked.
and it worked. Yeah, it actually worked.
It worked. It was good.
But we looked good
experience.
because we had boots, cowboy hat. I think we had a rope.
We're looking for chaps. We never found them.
Couldn't find chaps, but it was fantastic.
One day.
Thank you, Rick.
One day.
Thank you for everything you've done for us, especially me, my family. You know, you always had this saying, cowboy up. We used to be on call all the time. And we'd, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, we were here. And then we had to be in the office at 7 o'clock. So if you were late, oh my God, he didn't want to know if you fixed it, didn't fix it. He would start yelling at you if you were not here at 7 o'clock. So the first thing he would say, cowboy up, cowboy up.
Hence, not knowing if he was laughing or
Yeah.
really being serious with you. So
Yeah, so it because of that, it was instilled in me to be who I am. I mean, I work 7 days a week, 24/7. I've been like that from the beginning. Paul,
same way. If it wasn't for his teaching and the way that he brought us up, we wouldn't be doing what we do now and be where we at now. So
Exactly.
we owe a lot to Mr. Dockery.
Yeah, thank you. Hope you enjoy your retirement.
And if you need us to get any hay or anything, just let us know.
Yeah, call us. I mean, we're pretty good at it now.
We'll charge Beckman. Beckman doesn't mind.
I finally got the chaps. Did you?
No,
Well, we could
maybe.
share.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Rick Dockery. I've known Rick Dockery for about 25 years, whether it's been at work, and I know him also in his personal life. Rick Dockery is a man of integrity. He's a cowboy at heart. He's a man that says what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. There's not a lot of gray with Rick. Rick will, you ask him a question, he's gonna give you an answer, and if you don't like it, he doesn't really care. He is a man that says, this is what it is, and this is what it's gonna be, and this is the way we're gonna do it. So when he gets mad, yes, he hollers, he shakes his head like this and does all kinds of things, but he's okay. Then when he calms down, he'll say, thank you. He goes, now how can I help you? What do you want to do? Same way with his family life. He's about his wife, his kids, his grandkids. He cares for people. A lot of people think he's a really hard man. He is, but he's a very, you get him down, he's a teddy bear at heart. He's a man with a big heart, believe it or not. But Rick is his willingness to help. He has that there. If you can't figure it out or you don't know something, I guarantee you anything here in Marietta, Rick has seen it, done it, and you're not going to pull the wool over his eyes. He's a man of great wisdom, and I think that's what makes Rick the man that he is today. That's why he is liked by a lot of people. Yes, everybody laughs at it when he hollers and screams and does these things, but that's Rick, and everybody knows what Rick is. And so Rick, I hope you enjoy yourself. I've enjoyed the many times we've done things, the stock shows and other things, things at work, running around. I think one good thing for you is you're going to enjoy yourself and slow down a little bit. And just for one time, you don't have to be on time, Rick. When you're retired, it doesn't matter at that point in time. So Rick, enjoy yourself. And from the retirement side, drink a cup of coffee in the morning, chill out, kick your boots out. You don't have to be done at 5:30 in the morning. You can do it at 7. So enjoy yourself. Have a good time.
Well, first I'd like to start off thanking Rick for all these years. First memory of him is when I first started with Martin Marietta years ago. I had heard that it was going to be a rough, I think, patch with him. He'd been around for a long time, very well known throughout the area. And when I first met him, it was like, oh boy, this is going to be kind of rough. Rick is very stern, very opinionated on his thoughts, and we got along very well. We went back and forth, and he's helped me achieve a lot of the safety goals in this area, and he's always been really good with his employees as well, as far as tutoring them, coaching, teaching, and making sure that they have all their tools that they need to be safe out in the job as well. So I wish you all the luck in your retirement, and hopefully maybe one of these days we'll wind up getting a rope together back, like we said we were going to do a long time ago. But anyway, congratulations, Rick.
I thought I would say some words that describe you, Rick, and these are my words that I truly feel about you. I found the word kind, helpful, hardworking, dependable, honest, loyal, respected,
is it Rick Dockery?
and a leader. Seriously,
You may have said one too many, but that's okay.
the most important one is kind. He's so kind. He is very kind.
Oh, yeah.
And he's very gentle when he talks to
When
you.
he's sleeping, he's very kind, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, guys.
The 34 years that I've been here, number one, on behalf of Hunter Stone, we appreciate everything that you've done for us here, and we wish you many, many happy years ahead.
The first time I met Rick, I was promoted to crew chief about, 15 years ago or so, and we had an electrical problem. Well, we had an electrical problem, what I thought of it, because the computer didn't want to start, so I called Rick, and it was a Saturday, early Sunday, 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning when I called Rick, and he showed up to the plant. He had to drive to the plant, and he was looking at the boxes and everything. I never met this guy, right? So I see this big, tall, white guy coming in, and I'm like, oh shit. Here he comes the power, right? And he's checking everything, doing with his sensor thing, and he's like, are you sure you did this? Yelling at me, and I'm like, oh, yes, sir. I'm thinking, I just had like 3-4 weeks on the job, right? So I didn't know what to expect from this guy. And yeah, when she was describing Rick, I was thinking about that moment when we discovered that it was only a pool cable that was better like conveyor, and he was there early in the morning. So yeah, he's very gentle with Lisa. He wasn't happy that day. Oh my goodness, I still traumatized. I sleep and I wake up at night sweating, thinking about Rick and that momentum. It was just horrible.
So Rick, on my part, I've known you for a little over 16 years. So when you walk in, you have a big smile on your face. We hit it off. I'm like, all these people are liars. So they obviously don't know how to treat you. So that's why they got yelled at, right? Probably. So anyway, but you've never ever in 16 years, I can honestly say I have never ever heard you grouchy with me, yelling anything. So for that, I appreciate it. And I value your leadership, your friendship, everything. But I have one story to tell. So I was new with the company, and we had cows in the front of where our old plant was, and they weren't your cows. So I was told that you said those cows are very unhappy, and I'm like, I how do you know if cows are unhappy or not? And then so you came and I asked you, we went to lunch with the old plant manager and I said, Rick, I heard you said these cows are unhappy. Why? And he goes, well, my cows are happy. And I'm like, well, and he goes, how? And he goes, well, those cows aren't smiling. And so to this day, I still look at cows and see, do they smile? But they don't, obviously. No, they don't.
You just have to look closely.
They do not smile. So anyway, that was funny. But all through the years, Rick, you have just, anytime I've ever asked for anything, you've been there. I mean, you've just done a wonderful job. You're so well respected in this company, and the knowledge that we're losing with you leaving is unbelievable. So I guarantee that you're probably going to get some calls, even though you think you're retiring. But my wish for you is to enjoy your family and enjoy your ranch and just have fun.
I can remember one of the first times I saw you 34 years ago. You always walked around with a straw in your mouth. So I went through my straw collection and I picked out the favorite straw of mine that I want you to have. So don't open the straw, Rick, because you need to keep this. Because if you're ever in an emergency or something, just hang on to it. Just always have one available, and you got it from me. So there you go.
Awesome.
Good job, sir.
We all three wish you
Happy
trails.
Happy trails.
Happy trails.
Y'all messed it up.
That's okay.
It's okay. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.
Bye.
Rick, you set an example for us all with your hard work, dedication, and so many accomplishments. You're one of a kind, Rick. It's going to be tough replacing you. We'll miss you, and congratulations on your retirement.
Enjoy your retirement. Enjoy your large land. Enjoy horseback riding. Being able to not have to wake up in the morning and have somebody on the other line telling you how much they messed up their plant and need to be repaired. So yeah, be able to relax and just enjoy your retirement.
Hey Rick, I wanted to wish you happy congratulations on your retirement. We met about 10 years ago, and normally the person you would meet since I'm in finance. But being at Beckman, being lost, and trying to do the audit inspection out at Beckman, and you were very, very helpful. We've run into each other several times. You're a great person. I wish you the best. And hey, maybe one of these days I get to retire.
I met Rick Dockery 5 years ago, spent some time with Rick. The history of Rick, so the current wars of the late 1800s. After those were resolved, Rick then decided AC electricity was going to be his future. He waited until I think the mid-70s to get in the limestone business. If I remember right, he hired on for Redland Stone, I believe, for like about 45 cents an hour, which should probably still be what he makes today. Good news for Rick, his job was basically allocating costs for the rest of us who actually produced and made money for the company. It led to him leading a very successful career. I know and appreciate the fact that every morning Rick gets up and drives about an hour from his huge ranch to come here to basically make the rest of us feel miserable about having to repair electrical pieces. Then you realize that Rick has been working here for, oh my God, 115 years and never received a phone call before 8 o'clock in the morning without somebody having some sort of issue. So the good morning every time he answers the phone makes perfect sense to me. What I wish for Rick is that someone calls him every day just to pester him. I want him to know that I will continue to yell at Kiko on a daily basis and keep good tabs on him and monitor his location. I hope that the massive ranch, the Dallas-themed area that he lives in, that we have all allowed him to pay for over the years, that he actually enjoys, lives a long life, and by all means, enjoy what you've earned.
I've known Rick for a little over 12 years now, and I've known him ever since I was a kid. I known him to be a pretty great guy, always caring about his family and everybody else around him. There was one time when we were working cattle with him and stuff, and he also volunteered for the fire department in his local community, and he got a call all of a sudden and dropped everything, and well, he was like, y'all want to go? Well, we hopped in the truck with him and raced over there, and there was a house that blazed the fire, and he goes right in the middle of everything and just, barking orders and telling everybody what to do and getting everybody lined out, and it was pretty crazy to see something like that going from 1 minute working cattle to helping put a fire out in the house. Yeah, I've always known Rick to be a very caring person and always willing to help other people. But thank you, Rick, for everything you've done for me and my family. And I'd like to wish you great in your next adventures in life, and hopefully it brings you good joy, and I'll see you around.
Hey Rick, my first memory of you was the first day at work. I walked in and I had my hat backwards. And you said that was one thing that you hated the most, was for me to have my hat backwards. And ever since then, I've always worn my hat forward. And I appreciate that very much.
My first memory of you, Rick, is when I started working with IES and Ike, and I came in and you were currently yelling at Kiko about whatever he was doing. And happy to say it hasn't changed.
Rick, the first memory I have is the day I interviewed for this job. I know you were a little skeptical about hiring someone with really no experience, and all I asked was for an opportunity, and you gave it to me, and here I am a few years later, so thank you.
Well, Rick, I met you over almost 25 years ago, and it's been a lot of changes, differences, and you were real hard on everybody at first. But at that time, we wouldn't leave. No one would leave until the job was finished. Now you've gotten too soft, and you're the first one to leave. But we're gonna miss you. All your good stories make us laugh early in the morning, get us back to work again. Nice meeting you, and maybe we'll see you somewhere on the road.
Rick, we met at the airport in San Antonio a few years back on a trip going out to Colorado for the engineering meeting. Enjoyed that time together. I learned a lot from you, just in general conversation, talking about things about what we do and how we do it, safe ways to do our job. I appreciate everything that I've learned from you over the last couple of years. But yeah, it's basically my first meeting with you.
Hey Rick, the first memory I have of you, I was 21 years old and started here, and I met you, and my first impression was, man, who's this guy and why is he always yelling at everybody? I learned a lot from you. Thank you for all the years and being a good boss and always having your door open, being able to talk to you. And thank you for the many years of service.
Yeah, Rick, I wish you the best. Hope everything works out for you. If you ever need a ranch hand, you call me, let me know. I'll be out there. Have fun, enjoy it.
Well, you're finally free. Don't answer the phone when they call. Have fun.
Sir, you deserve this. Congratulations. It's a big accomplishment. Deserve your time. Enjoy your time, and thank you for everything.
Well, it's been great, and wish you all the best. Hope you live a lot more years. And I tease these guys that I'm only here till just to see you go out the door, and then I'm out of here also. So they're waiting to see what happens. But no, I'm just kidding. Good luck.
Nacho, we're gonna miss you. Rick, congratulations on your retirement. You've earned it. Hope you have a long, fruitful, bountiful retirement and have many, many years of riding around in that paint. Thank you.
Once again, Rick, thank you for your many years of service. Thank you for your leadership, your guidance, everything you brought to this company. And enjoy your retirement. You earned it. And God bless.
Hey Rick, it's 6:30 in the morning. I'm just now getting up, and I see that I have a text message from you at 5 a.m. wondering if I'm working today or if I'm vacationing. And of course the answer is I'm always working, 24/7. I'm sure you know all about that, the way you take care of your business. I remember meeting Rick 16 years ago. Rick, you're a pretty stand-up person. I appreciate your focus on, getting the job taken care of, and your expectations are always much higher than than most, and I really appreciate that. With that, I want to wish you the very best on your retirement. I'm a little upset that you beat me in that, but I'm right behind you, and I know I know we're just going to have to let everything up to these young kids and make it all work out, and just enjoy everything. Don't worry about it. The world will go on, and I wish you the best. You take care, Rick.
Hello, Rick. I'd just like to say thanks for all the things you taught me over all these years, and for not being a micromanager, and especially thanks for never really yelling at me like, you know, some of the other guys got yelled at. And I just hope you the best on your retirement, and hope you enjoy your time with your friends and family.
I joined Martin Marietta 4 years ago in August of 2017, and that's when I first met Rick. And first impressions go a long way. He was a little rough around the edges, kind of can take himself apart. But as I got to know him over the last 4 years, and know him better, he's actually got a big heart, and there's a good man inside of that rough exterior. So the good thing about him retiring now is I don't have to buy as much preparation H, because yes, you were a pain in my rear. So luckily I was at small plants, so I wasn't the biggest pain in yours as I could have been. Anyway, that being said, I wish you well in your retirement. I hope you enjoy the family time, the quality time you're going to have with your family coming up, and you deserve it. You've been here a long year, and this is a tough job. So, and for you to be in the industry for 42 years, so I tip my hat to you. So, and I wish you the best of luck sincerely, and good health, and great times with your family. So, take care.
I've known Rick for 34 years. One of the last managers when I started. We put in a lot of hours together with the own K crusher. I'd like to say sorry to his wife, because I would call him in the middle of the night, all kinds of weekends and stuff like that. So it was really difficult times when that crusher would go down. We had our good days. Go out and have a dinner. And we went to go eat some steaks one day. And I had a bottle of A1 sauce, and he turned around and looked at me and yelled out, "What the hell are you doing to that steak? You don't put no steak sauce on no steak." He was really upset about that. So every time I grab a bottle, I think about Rick. Don't do it, because he's right there behind me, just wait to chew my butt out again like he always does. I wish him the best. He was a really good person to work for. We're gonna miss you.
I'd like to start off by saying thank you to Rick, and that I sincerely appreciate all the help he's given me over the years. Even if he does answer the phone, every time he gets some phone calls pretty poorly. In his retirement, I think Rick's gonna spend a lot of time roping and spending time with his grandkids, and he should continue to be a great role model for them. I just hope he gets better at roping and that he keeps his fingers. One thing is that Rick has always gotten phone calls in the middle of the night, and he's the only person I know that has his phone number listed in the directory for emergencies. And so, Rick, your wife is a very patient woman to be getting the phone calls at home and at all hours of the night. And I hope that you no longer get those calls, and when we call you after your retirement, you're a little more cheery. So, not quite as grouchy when you answer the phone.
Hey Rick, just looking back over the years, want to thank you for one, teaching me quite a bit over the years. Got into the electrical field, learned air conditioning, and for that I'm grateful. I want to wish you a great retirement. Enjoy your family, Deb, and just stay busy. And you'll really miss your wonderful sense of humor and that wonderful smile you always have. So you take care, and wish you the best.
Hello, Rodeo Rick. We've come a long way since the old McDonald Brother days, and I know we had a good time, or maybe not, working on the old NK Crusher, which probably gave you bad dreams or nightmares, or it could have been maybe manual, demanding that you fix this crusher to get it going. I hope you enjoy your retirement, and now that you'll have time to focus on what you love best, rodeoing, hitting and healing, and I'm sure spending time with your grandchildren. Time gets away from you, so make the best of it, because once it's gone, it's gone. All you're left with are memories, we hope. It's been a pleasure working with you. And maybe, if you recall, when we first started here, we had hair on our heads. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's peer pressure, who knows? Anyway, we had a good time. Good luck.
My first memories of Rick were my days when I came over to Beckman, and he had to set me straight a couple times. He made sure to do that very quickly. But once you get past that first couple times and you understand where everyone is, Rick always took the time to come out and help me and spend time with me. He would explain things to me, get me in contact with whoever I needed to be in touch with to get problems fixed. And I learned very quickly that he knows more than almost anybody in all of our operations. He's been here for years. He's seen a lot of these plants start up. He's been here for the acquisitions. I mean, Rick really, really knows his stuff. So, Rick, we wish you well. Really hope you get to enjoy your retirement. Really hope you get to spend a lot less time driving back and forth to work every day. And we will miss you, but we'll look forward to hopefully staying in touch over the years to come.
What are we supposed to say?
Yeah, what?
Just something nice about Rick.
Something nice about Rick.
Okay.
Can we take a minute? Okay, something about nice.
What about like a fondest memory?
Fondest memory. Fondest memory.
Okay, I got it. So, Rick, I was coming into the role, and everybody that knows me knows that I'm very much an introvert. I'm very shy. And the first manager that I got to know is Rick Dockery, and it really got me to come out of my shell by constantly pushing.
My most fondest memory was when I had just become an office manager, never met this man in my life, sitting at my desk, and he walks up, twirls these papers, they land on me as I'm typing, and he goes, "Well, you're probably gonna need these since you're my new office manager." And I was like, who is this guy? Now, Rick, we will miss you so much. There is no one like you, and there probably never will be anyone like you. And I mean that in the most positive and loving way. We just hope you enjoy your retirement. You so deserve it after 43 years. So enjoy the grandkids, enjoy your wife, enjoy the cows, the horses, and all that. So we hope you have a great time, Rick. We will miss you.
Bye, Rick.
One of the first impressions I got of Rick was I was talking to one of his employees. I was down the hall and I heard him really lighten him up. And so after he was finished, I went in there and talked to this employee and I said, "Guys, he always like that?" And he said, "Yes, absolutely." I said, "How do you put up with that?" He said, "I'll tell you, if I had to work for somebody else, I'd quit." That's how much they think of Rick Dockery. Just, if you worked for him and he thought you were right, he would back you up from, it didn't matter if it was a plant manager or Ward and he had your back. So that's the kind of guy Rick is. The kind of person he is, his handshake means everything. Handshake and his word, you can take it to the bank. And even more than, my office is right down the hall from Rick's. Every day he's either in my office or I'm in his for a few minutes and we discuss things, and I'll miss that. I miss his professionalism and his knowledge, and most of all I miss his friendship. What I hope for him in the future is that he continues to rodeo and rope until he can't do it anymore, and I hope that's a long, long time. I know he and his wife of many, many years are best friends, and I wish him all the happiness in the world. And also, Rick's got a little mini-me grandson that's following in his footsteps, and he'll have more time with him. And his grandson's definitely got a good role model to follow. Good big boots to fill.
I guess this is where the cowboy rides away, sir. It has been an honor to have met you back in the 80s. It's been a privilege working with you, laughing with you, and screaming at you, and all that good stuff. But it's that time. I wish you well in your retirement. Good luck with your next chapter, and take care, my friend.
I guess you finally decided to hang up your hard hat and boots. Good for you, buddy. Worked with you for probably 25 of your 43 years, and I just want to say thank you for making all those years such a pleasure. Wink, wink. But seriously, congratulations on your retirement. I hope you have a great time, and I hope you get to be able to do the things that you really want to do. And P.S. Good luck to your family now that you're going to be home 24/7. Take care, buddy. Bye.
Hi, Rick. I wanted to congratulate you on 43 years of service at Martin Marietta. It has been an honor to work for you and with you for almost 20 years now. All of the electricians you've trained are better because they do things the Rick Dockery way. You are an inspiration to the future generations of electricians. Happy trails, my friend.
Hey, Rick. Well, congratulations. I'm sitting here pondering about the questions that I would love to ask. July 31st, 1978, number one. But over that period of time, how many trouble calls did you get? How many down power lines did you have to deal with? How many dug up conduits did you have to deal with? How many times did a skid steer take out a conduit? How many burned up motors did we have to deal with? And how many of those motors weren't maintained properly? How many blown starters do you think you had to deal with? How many capital jobs? How many power poles did you and your team set? How many mornings did you leave the house with your drive with a plan, and for that plan to change by the time you got to Beckman? It's probably every day, but hey, you may not know. But I think most importantly, how many people did you have a positive impact on? And I don't think you realize what you've done for this district and what your teams have done for this district in terms of wanting to make sure that we're operational. And you guys do it safely, you do it with quality work, and I'm going to miss you. And I appreciate everything you've done for me since I've been here, but I appreciate everything you've done over these 43 years. It's well-deserved, your retirement. Congratulations, and we wish you nothing but the best. Thanks, Rick.
Rick, congratulations on your retirement. What a great run and great job you've done over the years for this company, and a lot of great things you've done for me to help me out personally. I really appreciate it. When I think about you, I think about you're just like electricity, safe, reliable, and affordable. Anyhow, good luck on the retirement, and we'll be missing you around here. Thank you.
Morning, Rick.
Kiko, where in the hell have you been?
Rick, I've been in the office. I've heard you yelling.
I have called you like 5 times. Where have you been?
Rick, you've been calling me since this morning. You know where I've been.
Oh my God. Look, I'm trying to get the Google thing to work on the phone. Can you help me with the Google thing?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hold on, can we start again?
Yes, go ahead.
Over the years, oh boy, that's just, I'm not good at this.
That's okay. What do you wish the most for him in his retirement?
That I won't ever have to hear, I didn't get that email. No, I wish him.
What color is your hair today? Why are we changing these policies? It's always been done that way. Why do we need to change it?
What are y'all doing in here every time we're in the training room? Because he didn't get that email.
Hi, Rick. Well,
Hi, Rick. Hi, Rick. How are you?
That's not in the script.
Just want to say bye. Have a good one, Rick.
So long.
Bye-bye.
You're gonna be missed.
Thanks, Rick.